So, you are wondering about what hand side you should use when playing Valorant. Honestly, that is a great question. And with this video, I intend to answer that question and give you my advice on the topic. My name is FAI, or just I, and I have been playing Valorant since near the beginning, so I'm sure I have enough info to give you a clear direction on what is the best path forward. The first question to answer for yourself is, what way are you comfortable in looking at? Once you answer this, you will have a better understanding of what works best for you. By default, we start on right-handed, and this is normally what is on most games. Some games like Apex Legends and even Call of Duty will not have this luxury. Of course, Valorant is different. You have a choice on which hand you're using for shots. By the way, let me remind you that if you like the content of the video and want to see more tutorials like this, hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification so you can know when the latest video comes out. I also have a Twitch channel, and if you would like to join to see what is happening live, why not join there as well? Link in the description below. With that being said, what is next? Well, once you know what hand works best for you, then you can move forward with learning some of the advantages presented. Let's get started with right-handed and the advantages there. Right-handed is the default of most games, and while it will give you more view overall on your left side, it blinds you a bit on your right, as you won't see as much if they are on your right. The advantage of right hand is any shots that are on the right, you have a shorter distance to move versus left-handed. Disadvantage of right-handed is the fact that you have more travel distance to the left versus the right. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what about ADS? Well, it wouldn't affect it one way or another. This only affects hipfire. Let's now talk about left-handed. The advantage of left hand is that you will see more on the right than the left. Disadvantage, much like right hand, you can't see as well to the left and will be more blind there than on the right. Another advantage of left hand is that left-sided shots are shorter than right-handed shots. Either way, it's your choice on what works best for you. But I strongly suggest once you find what works best, you stick with it. There are many other things that can factor into this choice though. One of the main things are, of course, what makes you more confident, as this will change the game once mastered. Test out yourself what works best and try to see where it leads you, as you may be different from others, which is okay. Remember to always practice. Something new will always take some time to adjust, and if it doesn't work after a week, switch it back. As a bonus tip, before we wrap up this video, remember to not just listen to some guru or someone who has been using this one thing for a long time. Usually they are not wrong, but they are also may not be right. So be sure to make sure you adjust, or you adjust over time to something. If it doesn't feel right after a week, switch back. To wrap up this video, there are plenty to be gained from swapping your vision. Always take at least a week to adjust to the new stuff, rather it's sense or something. Thanks for watching this video, and hopefully you learned something out of this. But always remember, anything new takes time, and you will have to realize that unless you already know, it isn't right. Then don't switch it as soon as you start losing your touch or if you don't get the touch.